Hi, if you're not up for some severe philosophical wanking, then you might, I don't know. I'm just having fun with this one. Um, Looking at the next part of the series, I um, was looking at some issues that I'd left unresolved in belief that I was going to deal with in the next one, and ran across again the ontological argument. Um, Pretty simple. We'll take Descartes' ontological argument. It's a very nice, neat little intuitive piece of crap that, well, as the title of this video implies, nothing can beat down. Okay. The idea here is that there is some relation between imagination and reality. That's the unstated premise of Descartes' intuition. Approaching the idea of nothing. When you ask someone to imagine nothing, well, let me ask you to, and specifically state that nothing has the following properties. It is not a thing. It is not the absence of a thing, because that would imply space for a thing to be. It is not a thing negated, because negating something still results in a negated something. Properly, I can talk about the concept of nothing, but I can't actually point to it because it's not. You get the idea. If the human mind is capable of grasping that concept, then it is capable of grasping the concept of something that does not exist, or does not have the property of existence. Therefore, you are capable of imagining things that do not exist. Therefore, that knocks out the underpinning of that argument. From that side, if you say yes, if you say no, you can't, then you are saying that, all right, if you can't imagine this very simple concept, if you can't intuitively grasp this simple concept, then your imagination in the current state of your mind is not capable of forming the much more complex idea of a deity to any fidelity to reality. And if you say, I don't know, then you say that the imagination, then you can say the imagination is unreliable. And generally, if you can grasp anything about the concept at all, even if you can just remember the words, then by definition you have imagined something without the property of existence, without any properties whatsoever, which basically goes back to the yes answer. And all I'm doing is poking a hole in the implicit premise, because that's all that's necessary. And it's like the question, why is there something instead of nothing? I mean, because Looking for when someone has an explicit tie in their mind between what they imagine, what they feel, what they intuit to be real, and what must necessarily be real in their minds, in their view of the universe. You can tell very quickly whether or not it's possible to have a rational conversation with this person, because if someone is going to be relying upon their intuition and you're approaching them with logic, or even your own intuition, unless you hit very, very specific associations that you can't possibly know about, because we can't peek into each other's minds, then basically they're talking to themselves and you're shouting at a wall. So either leave it alone or have fun with it. What else is life for? Thank you for your time and attention.